Welcome to Top 10 Amazing Facts. Today, we're taking a plunge into the most extreme, mysterious, and awe-inspiring place on our planet, the Mariana Trench. This isn't just the deepest part of the ocean. It's a realm of crushing pressure, total darkness, alien-like creatures, and mysteries we're only beginning to uncover. Stick around until the very end because the bonus fact will leave you speechless. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss any of our deep dives into the world's most incredible places. Number 10. The deepest point on Earth. The Mariana Trench is located in the western Pacific Ocean, east of the Philippines and south of Guam. Despite its remoteness, the trench is just a few hundred kilometers from Guam. You could fly there in under 2 hours if you dare. It is home to the Challenger Deep, the lowest known point on Earth's seafloor. It plunges to nearly 36,000 feet, or about 11 kilometers beneath the waves. That's deeper than commercial airplanes usually fly above the ground. The scale is so staggering that it's hard to comprehend. The trench is like a scar across the ocean floor, stretching 1,500 miles long, longer than the entire U.S. West Coast. Number 9. Extreme pressure. At sea level, we're used to 1 atmosphere of pressure. But at the bottom of the trench, the pressure rises to over 16,000 pounds per square inch. That's more than 1,000 times what we experience daily. Imagine standing under the weight of 50 jumbo jets. That's what life at Challenger Deep feels like. Even advanced submarines need reinforced titanium or specially designed spheres to withstand this crushing force. For most life on Earth, this environment is absolutely deadly, yet somehow, some organisms thrive there. Number 8. First exploration. In 1960, 2 brave men made history. U.S. Navy Lieutenant Don Walsh and Swiss oceanographer Jacques Piccard boarded a deep-diving craft called the Trieste. Their submersible was essentially a steel sphere attached to a gasoline-filled float. After a nearly 5-hour descent, they touched down at Challenger Deep. Imagine the courage it took, knowing they were venturing into uncharted darkness with no guarantee they'd return. They only stayed for about 20 minutes, but their journey proved it was possible to reach the deepest point on Earth. Number 7. Modern explorers. For decades, no one else attempted the journey until 2012, when filmmaker James Cameron became the first person to dive solo into Challenger Deep. He piloted the Deep-Sea Challenger, a futuristic green submersible packed with cameras and lights. Cameron described the bottom as a desolate alien world with a fine, muddy seafloor and strange organisms. His footage gave the public its first look at the deepest place on Earth. Since then, other explorers and even private companies have begun making similar dives, opening up new opportunities for discovery. Number 6. Alien-like creatures. Despite the crushing darkness and pressure, the trench is alive with creatures unlike anything found near the surface. Scientists have discovered xenophyophorous giant single-celled organisms the size of dinner plates. There are also ghostly snailfish, amphipods, and shrimp that glow faintly in the dark. Many trench species have transparent bodies, strange adaptations, and slow metabolisms that allow them to survive in this extreme environment. Some scientists believe studying these organisms may lead to breakthroughs in medicine, biotechnology, and even cancer research, since they've evolved to survive where other life cannot. Number 5. A place of silence and mystery. You might imagine the trench as a place of absolute silence, but it isn't. Using hydrophones, scientists have picked up strange noises from its depths, rumbling sounds, eerie moans, and even loud booms. Some are caused by earthquakes and landslides along tectonic plates, others by whales communicating. But there are still unexplained sounds and noises that don't match any known natural source. It's chilling to think that the deepest part of our planet might hold voices we can't yet identify. Number 4. Underwater volcanoes and earthquakes. The trench exists because the Pacific Plate is slowly sliding beneath the smaller Mariana Plate. This process, called subduction, creates a boundary that's one of the most geologically active places on Earth. Earthquakes regularly rumble through the region, and volcanic activity can create underwater mountains and eruptions. In fact, the nearby Mariana Arc is a chain of underwater volcanoes born from this subduction zone. These forces don't just shape the trench, They shape the entire Pacific region, reminding us that the Earth's crust is alive and ever-changing. Number 3. Human trash in the deep. As incredible as the trench is, it also reveals humanity's darker side. In 2019, researchers discovered a plastic bag and candy wrappers at Challenger Deep, proving no place on Earth is untouched by pollution. This means our waste has reached even the planet's most remote and extreme environments. Microplastics have even been found in the bodies of trench organisms. The fact that pollution exists at the very bottom of the ocean highlights just how interconnected Earth really is and how urgent it is for us to take care of it. Number 2. Unknown depths. Even with all our technology, we've barely scratched the surface of what the trench holds. Scientists estimate that less than 5% of the world's oceans have been explored. The Mariana Trench in particular could be hiding thousands of unknown species, new minerals, and secrets about Earth's early history. It's like an alien world right here on Earth, a reminder that our own planet still has mysteries that rival anything in space exploration. Number 1. The trench could fit Mount Everest and more. The scale of the trench is almost impossible to imagine. At 1,500 miles long and 43 miles wide, it's bigger than the Grand Canyon. If Mount Everest, the tallest mountain on Earth, were placed inside, it would vanish below the surface with room to spare. This isn't just a crack in the ocean floor, it's one of the most dramatic landscapes on our planet, hidden beneath miles of water. Bonus fact: alien training ground. Here's where things get really fascinating. NASA and other space agencies actually study the trench as an analogy for space exploration. The extreme conditions of darkness, pressure, and chemical environments are similar to what we might find on icy moons, like Europa, around Jupiter, or Enceladus, around Saturn. By studying life and conditions in the Mariana Trench, scientists are preparing for the day we search for alien life beneath the oceans of other worlds. In a way, exploring the trench is like rehearsing for the moment we find life beyond Earth. The Mariana Trench is Earth's final frontier, a place of beauty, danger, and endless mystery. It's proof that even on our own planet, there are still worlds waiting to be discovered. If you enjoyed this deep dive, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to Top 10 Amazing Facts, and hit that bell so you never miss our next adventure. Now here's a question for you. If you had the chance, would you dare to dive into the Mariana Trench? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.